Turn this man into a new hood day.
So today, guys, we're going to have a look at a beloved shoe that I've been wearing for ages. I've always had this phrase that goes, shoes are meant to be worn. You know, there's nothing like having some fresh, hot kicks, keeping them in your closet, or, you know, getting pissed at your neighbor Brad when he steps on them up to the mailbox. You know, I mean, get over it, man. You got them for a reason. You gotta wear them, and there's no better shoe to wear than, of course, the highly discussed Nike Monarch original. Not sure what version this is. Wow, stepped in something. But yeah, interesting. You know, there's this whole wave of dad shoes coming along, and for the most part, I'm pretty indifferent towards the trend. That's what that smell is. Wow. Okay, we're gonna review my left shoe because that's terrible. So, oh my God. Yes, the Monarch, the Nike Air Monarch. Widely discussed shoe. I don't really care. I'm going at it blind. Aside from what's been occurring in popular culture lately with the whole dad agenda, and strictly from a user perspective, as an in tune with it male, I think I've got a valid opinion on this bad boy. The first and foremost point I would like to make is, despite its look, despite its chunkiness, if you will, it was not that comfortable of a shoe upon first wear, out of the box. Put it on my foot, and usually when I get something like this, you know, it's instantly like, where's my lazy boy? I'm gonna crack open a Coors Light and chill out for about 30 minutes. And but this guy gave me a different reaction. It was a little stiff, and I was a bit surprised. I was a bit, wow, this is not what I anticipated. And luckily, with about 3 to 4 weeks, it's been a while now, but I would say in the 3 to 4 week mark, thought there was an earthquake. That kind of scared the shit out of me. Anyway, in the 3 to 4 week mark, it started kind of giving me more of that relaxed, that engrooved, sinking feeling, where you know, it starts to take the form, the shape of your foot, and then from there, you know, I was starting to feel better about it, because at first, you know, if you're going to be a big shoe, you got to be comfortable. But if you're big and uncomfortable, then you're actually losing pretty much all sense of appeal, because where's the utility in having a big shoe that, you know, quite frankly, it's getting in the way, and it, you know, you're going on a jog, and perhaps, you know, they're a bit heavy for that sort of thing. But as it wore through, it was great. You know, it was really bizarre, something that surprised me with this guy. It kind of made a good skating shoe. In fact, it became an all-round shoe. It was, I played tennis in it, and it does have the herringbone tread pattern. You can't see it now because I absolutely obliterated it. But that's through skating anyway, just sliding down and stopping and slowing down is kind of, you know, it kind of churns and burns this bad boy. But yeah, it's good. It used to have this herringbone tread pattern that's common amongst your tennis shoes, and good on, you know, asphalt, concrete, brick, carpet, sand. You know, you can stick and move on anything. So the laces, standard, haven't broke or anything. I would say its most vulnerable wear and tear spot is actually this inside heel. Not sure if you can see in there. Yeah, you can a little bit. on the inside heel there, it kind of wore through and ripped through, and you can't quite see it, but there's a plastic bit that gives structure to the heel. That was awfully central. Good Lord, it's just a shoe, brother. And yeah, so once this kind of ripped open and wore through, it kind of started digging into my heel, and you know, that leads to blisters and all sorts of discomforts. So that would be its weak point. You know, Tyler, Ryan, some buddies back home, they've done some work with Nike. If you could just talk to the old boss man about that feature, please fix it, because my feet are screaming. Granted, most people throw their shoes away at this point, but not me. I'm a utilitarian, if you haven't picked up on that. And the coloring, moving forward, forget it. The coloring, it stayed quite nice. This is one of those things that you do see on the internet when you've got your dad's shoe. They, you know, they mow their lawns in it, and they line up, you know, the pairs they've had over the years. So like 1 pair, 2 pair, so forth, until you got like 43 pairs or what have you, and they're all at different grades of defunct, be it from grass mowing clippings, be it from asphalt laying, be it from tennis and skateboarding, or you know, shit, I was even working on a sandwich line for a little bit wearing these guys, and you're stepping on loose tomatoes and all sorts of greenery, and kind of case in point with that other shoe taking out the compost. I thought it was my finger smelling like just absolute butthole, but it turns out I stepped on some manure down at the gardens. It's a beautiful day, and you know, somebody was probably out getting the mulch ready for a fresh summer season of veg, and I absolutely got right into it and put my foot about 2 feet deep down in that bad boy. And yeah, so all around, I would actually give this shoe an 8 out of 10. Pretty high standard here. It's an all-purpose shoe, and that's why. So I've got these other ones. I've got this is pretty classic. I've always loved these bad boys. These are some Vomero. These are Vomero 5s. My favorite was the Vomero 7. I think I was wearing them in 2011 and 2012 was my Vomero years. I used to stock up on them. But they're obviously, they're more of a trainer and a gym shoe, and have this running track tread kind of sole going on. And this shoe is just, you know, it's good for a specific application. But, you know, let's say, you know, there was a earthquake earlier, and I had to jump off this balcony here and, you know, do about 3 somersaults and a half circle dip dive. I'm going to put this shoe on because it's going to get me through. It's going to take me to the end of time. And quite frankly, as mentioned earlier, I'm comfortable in this thing despite its initial 3-4 week wear-in period. But good stuff. Give you a few images on foot, and we can see, you know, we can see how it looks for us Steezy cats. So here we go.